Hi everybody, it's Lou. It's Tuesday night, and I just got done with P90X2 chest and back, and P90X2 X2 Aberber X2. I'm toast, and I'm really happy about that. Um, I call this round Holloman Hell, this phase, if you will, because Mike Holloman is a great guy. He's on our team, and he's a freaking monster. I think Mike sleeps on his medicine balls. I don't know, Mike, and I got to say kudos to you because you really motivate me. And I actually want to tell you that all of you in our group, the Resistance, do a good job of motivating me as well as each other. The thing I like about our team is we really don't have any slackers, and that's pretty important to me because it's it's one thing for me to come out and crack the whip every so often. I have to really try to do my best to help all of you. But when I see each of you inspiring each other, that makes me feel very good. And a lot of people say to me, "Why do I coach? What do you get out of it?" And obviously, I do it because I enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy what I do, I would not be doing this. There is a financial incentive as well. It does definitely help me support my family, which is a great thing. But in an odd way, something I never expected about being a coach is that everyone in the group motivates me in such a way that it drives me to work out harder. I was always afraid that when I became a coach, I was going to slack off on my workouts. And that actually happened just for a little bit of time, but then I quickly bounced back. And I think part of the reason is when you have so many people in the resistance that count on me, I really need to step up to the plate. I have to sort of set the example. And I'm never ashamed to admit when I fall behind because I know that I'm a resilient person. If bad things happen, I'm going to get stronger. I've actually, one of the things I learned over the last year is that I can take negative energy, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to get philosophical or spiritual on you, but I can take all the negative things that happen in my life and use them to fuel me. And I will never forget when I first started P90X. I was doing it maybe I was about a month and a half in, and I go to a party, and someone says to me, "You don't look like you do P90X," and that just freaking ticked me off like you wouldn't believe. So I came home and I was upset, and I forced myself at 1 in the morning to do plyometrics, followed by cardio X, and I was so blown away by that. I called it a New York minute because I'm from New York. I don't know if you can tell. I had not yet obviously done Insanity at that time, and I learned later on that Insanity is the program that's really going to kill you as opposed to plyometrics. But I don't want to stray off target. I just want to make a point that when you have negative things happen in your life, you've got to face up to them. You can't run and hide behind your problems. If you have a bad day at work, don't come home and not work out. Don't blame your day on anything. Don't even blame it on yourself. Just accept the fact that every day it's a soap opera and you're the star. Just try and get through it. Let some things roll off your shoulders. Um, One of the best things you can do is create the mindset that your workout is fun. Your workout is something that you enjoy. It should be called like a fun out. It shouldn't even be called a workout. How stupid is that? The word fun out. That's dumb, right? I'm sorry. Anyway, the point I want to make is that when you're working out, that should be your time, or the time that you spend with your spouse if you work out together, or your friends, or anyone. But when you're working out, that's the time that you're going to be the happiest. You're gonna release all the good things in your side inside of you, and you're going to do really well. There's no such thing as a bad workout. A bad workout is the workout that didn't happen. And even if you miss a workout, don't beat yourself up yet. Just go to the next day. If you fall forward, at least you're moving. If you fall on your face, at least you're moving forward. Don't be a negative person. Don't let anything bad just stop you in your tracks. Um, I see a lot of people from time to time. They'll post, "Yeah, I really fell off the wagon. I haven't worked out in 6 days or 6 weeks." So, okay, confessions are good, but save those for church. Let's just put on our DVDs and work out. Let's just do it. One of the best things you can do, and this is a trick I learned even before I became a coach, is that if you're going to work out later tonight or the next morning, put in our group. yeah, I'm going to do chest and back. I'm going to tear it up. Just make it, put it in writing. There's an old saying, words fly, the written remain. That basically means that if you carve something in stone, you're very likely going to follow through with it. And that has worked for me so many times because all of you love when I write really motivational things in the group. You love when I put images. But did you ever stop and think that I might also be doing that for me? When I put pictures of, a really strong guy curling, or, a pretty woman doing something out of the ordinary that's very difficult, or even just like a great quote blown up in big letters, that's not only just for you, that's for me because I'm like everyone else. When I come home, I want to just sit down and relax and unwind and go on Facebook and do nothing. And then, boom, I read those quotes and I read my own sayings and I look at the images and I see pictures of really heavy set people and what they're doing to their lives. And I see pictures of everything and people posting, even in our group. And I say to myself, you know what? I have to step up to the plate. I've got to work out. And why am I working out? Is it because I want to win a contest? Is it because I want to be in a magazine? Is it because I want to do movies? I'm exaggerating, obviously, but no, I work out because I want to live a long time. I want to be there for my grandkids. It's like a car. If you buy a new car, you want to take care of it. You want to put the right fuel in it. You want to get it tuned up. You want to service it. Treat your body like a great car that's got to last you a long time, and it will. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that some of you are. I want to go back to that comment I made about the group being for confession. I think some of you get upset when you don't have the best results. But then a few days later, I see you post things like, I just ate the world's biggest piece of pizza, or I had brownies. And you have to realize that it's okay to have a cheat meal as long as you're going to work out viciously for the rest of the week. Even if it's only 4 vicious workouts a week, you've got to realize that you can't have a cheat meal unless you're paying your dues. And I also want to say that if you're going to blow your diet, if you're going to, stop working out, there's no excuse as to why you're not getting results. Now, I want to use myself as an example. I have, I have like this thing with my tummy, and I want it to go away, just like everybody else. And I'm okay with that. And I know I have to wait it out, and the bus is going slow, but I took a look at my diet over the last 2 weeks, and I've been actually eating extremely well since January. But I like to have coffee creamer in my coffee. I'm sorry for saying that like I'm from New York. But I'm cutting it out completely. And what I do now is I'm weaning back on it. I'm having a little bit in the morning, but then that's it. The other 2 cups I have later in the day, I don't have any creamer. I just have it black. Now, the fact that I'm drinking maybe 3 cups of coffee a day is probably a whole other topic to discuss, but I'm seriously paying attention now to things that I didn't realize I might be doing. Because if you say to yourself, gee whiz, why am I not losing weight? Or why are my clothes not feeling bigger? Or why am I not looking thinner? I'm exercising and I'm eating right. What's going wrong? Okay, maybe you have a thyroid issue. Maybe you need to see a doctor. But before you do any of that, take a good hard look at what you do behind closed doors. Are you, when your kids don't finish their plates, are you nibbling off their dish? When you go out with your friends, are you drinking booze every few nights? Now, alcohol is going to do that to you. When you're at work, are you snacking on things? Are you telling yourself, I'll just have half a donut? You've got to step up to your game. You've got to face the music. If you want to have absolutely fantastic results, you've got to put the work in, and you've got to really earn this. And the good news for you is the the faster you accept the fact that you need to do this, the faster you're going to get those results. It's not like you're going to have to wait a long time. These programs we're doing, they're not like little weekend fun things. This is some serious crap. Sorry for cursing, but I, I've come to the realization that the workouts that we're doing are almost what I would expect to be doing if I were in the military. And I love that. I love the fact that I'm getting older, but I'm doing things that I couldn't do when I was, 10 years younger. To me, that's a big thing. But I don't want to go off in too many different directions. I really just wanted to come in and I wanted to welcome a couple of new members. Rachel Coffee. I, I have to say the word coffee again. I wanted to welcome you to the group. You're new to the group. Um, Very happy to have you here. And I think it's great that you came in. Just so you know, when you're a coach, people that join Team Beachbody, when you get to a certain level, they get awarded a random coach. And it was my fortune to have Rachel come under my wing. And I'm very happy you're in the group. And I saw you posting earlier today. This is a great team. You're going to make so many friends. I can't even tell you. I also want to say hello to Sarah, Matt Rathel's sister. Um, Sarah is kind of, at the beginning of the journey somewhere. She's not really doing a program, but she made a very interesting remark. She said that all of Matt's equipment, all of his DVDs, is at their other sister's house. So why let it go to waste? I say, Sarah, jump in, become Sarah Connor. Let me brand you. Anyway, I have some other people coming in. I'm going to try and add them later. I just love when we add people to the group. It creates excitement. I love how everyone just kind of chimes in and welcomes everybody. There's no cliques in our group. Everybody's just one big family. I got to say, I'm extremely proud of all of you. It is so fulfilling to be able to help all of you. If you ever need me for anything, I will give you the shirt off my back. I want to take care of all of you. If you need something, you message me and I'll help you. If you have a problem and you're too embarrassed to put it on the Facebook page, just shoot me a private message. You would not believe the things that people ask me to help them with. Nothing that unusual, but definitely things that catch me off guard. But hey, that's why I'm here. And don't forget, just because I may not have done a program that you're doing, let's say you come to me and you say, oh, Lou, I have a question about Body by Gospel. I haven't done that program. Don't worry. I have an upline group that I'm part of. I can go get answers to all your questions, and I kind of enjoy that. So I'm rambling on. I want to really go eat something. I'm starving. I haven't had dinner, so I'm gonna have a light dinner because it's a little late. You guys have a super night. We have Easter and Passover coming up, and I want you all to enjoy that day or those holidays, if you will. Don't go crazy. Don't go nuts with the chocolate eggs. But do your thing and just bounce back if you have to, because right after that is going to come Memorial Day weekend, and we all know what that means. Unofficial day, first day of summer, and we all want to look good in our bathing suits. So you got to think about that on Easter Sunday. I'm not trying to imply anything, but guys, have a great night, and I'll be in touch.